from the Twitter or X account of Kamala Harris. My plan to lower costs and expand opportunity for working and middle-class Americans. So here it is. This is what we've all been waiting for. Well, I guess not all of us. This is only for a handful of people who were debating whether or not they were going to vote for Kamala, right? It's not for the weirdo cultist, blue anon, vote blue no matter who people. You don't have to come up with one single policy platform for them. It's not for the weirdo Israel, Palestine, Gaza protesters or whatever. They don't like you. It's not for the regular American who can see what's actually happening and wasn't going to vote for Kamala either way because they are completely despicable. And we are far past the point of policy arguments. This is clearly an ideological battle. So she comes out now to, I guess, appease the mainstream media with a single 3 bullet points of a policy platform. But my name's Eric. This channel is called Report and Opine. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm absolutely begging you.
I'm begging you, please. Come on, please.
Because it would help me a lot and cost you nothing. But if you wanted to help me even more and spend a little bit of money, you would buy my book, New York City 2020, Gotham Unglued, on Amazon.com. That link will be in the description. But here, she has a plan to lower costs as president. Even though, obviously, we've all seen this. You are vice president now. We have a lame duck president. So for all intents and purposes, it is you. But you can't do it now. You got to wait until the election rolls around. New tax relief to families. Oh, so here we go. I guess you're riding on the back of this weirdo plagiarism, no tax on tips things, even though we all know that you were this deciding vote and you wanted to tax more people and you wanted to, hire more IRS agents. But that was more than 48 hours ago, so we can't really harp on that. New tax relief to families. Up to $6,000 for parents of newborns when families' expenses are highest. Now, this is all obviously gobbledygook. They're not going to shoot it straight. But even the main sentence, my plan to lower costs and expand opportunity. What does that even mean? Opportunity. Like, you mean all the jobs that you shut down during Rona and with the pipeline and all that stuff, you're going to bring that back? Is that what you're talking about? Middle class, working and middle class Americans. The little people, the poor people, she's going to help them with a $6,000 tax credit for parents of newborns, that like newborns to 2 years old, newborn to 5 years old. What does that mean when families' expenses are highest? So if the little poor people can prove to us that they are barely keeping their head above water, then we're going to give them a little bit more money. Even though she herself does not have kids, she has a stepdaughter.
Vice President Kamala Harris's model stepdaughter, Ella Emhoff, nearly bared it all while walking in a New York Fashion Week show over the weekend. The 23-year-old trendsetter strutted the runway for the Prabal Gurung show at UN Plaza on Saturday in a sheer green top that left one of her breasts exposed. The top, which wrapped around her neck, was paired with a black miniskirt and strappy sandals.
Meanwhile, Trump has like 5 or 6 kids with 3 or 4 women. But anyways, up to $3,600 per child by restoring the expanded child tax credit. Provide first-time home buyers with $25,000 to help with down payment on a new home. So we're just going to give away $25,000 to anybody who wants I want a home. Give me $25,000. Give the junkies on the corner, give the people self-vaccinating under the Williamsburg Bridge $25,000. What are you talking about? This is clearly her just appeasing the handful of people in the mainstream media that were demanding she come up with a policy platform. And here's the last one. Strengthen penalties for price gouging, especially on groceries, gas, and other essentials. Okay, so what are the existing penalties, right? These are problems that they've created, and they're going to go even harder, right? You're going to let the protesters run amok. They're going to block up traffic. They're going to set buildings on fire for fentanyl Floyd. But now we're going to strengthen penalties on price gouging for groceries, gas, and other essentials. What are you talking about? Toilet paper? This is absolutely despicable, and I guess if you want to take the glass half full approach, this is her finally pretending to come out with a policy platform, because that's all anybody has really been talking about, even though we are far past policies, and that's not even the point now. Bro, it is clear that policies don't matter. If they did matter, we wouldn't even be in this mess. You guys tried to kill former President Trump, and now you're coming out with a policy platform to get people on your side? Absolutely despicable. And here she is talking. But there was another one I saw here. Yeah. At this moment, when everyday prices are too high, Donald Trump will make them even higher. You did all this. We can roll the tape. We can go back to 2021, when gas was under $2. You skyrocketed all those things, and now a Donald Trump presidency is going to cost you $3,900 a year. So I guess in trying to keep it positive, this is desperation at its core. They know that all the other stuff, I mean, perhaps some people do want policy. Perhaps some people do want you to prove to them that you are going to improve their life. But that's not really what you're running on. You're quite literally running on, I'm a black woman, even though everybody couldn't stand you in 2020. You didn't even make it past Poot Booty Juice in the Iowa caucus. But that's all water under the bridge. We're not supposed to remember anything that happened more than 48 hours ago. You can't even remember that they tried to take a shot at President Trump only, a couple weeks ago. But now, a Donald Trump presidency will cost you $3,900 a year. So what you want me to believe is that you and Bo Biden skyrocketed prices all over the place. But of course, you are the one that's going to bring it down. And if we don't vote for you, quote unquote, vote for you, then a Trump presidency is going to cost you money. But look, this is Twitter. This is the Wild Wild West. Obviously, people see through it. This is very misleading. Prices have soared under Kamala Harris's leadership, if you can call it that. Right? Everybody knows. So you would think there would at least be, a 50-50 split between people saying, yeah, this makes sense, we're going to do exactly that. Versus at this moment, when everyday prices are too high, you are literally the VP. Kamala Harris is gaslighting. Bidenomics destroyed the U.S. economy. Community notes, this is not factual information. Prices were cheaper under Trump. That is a lie. I mean, everybody knows it's not a 50-50 split. So this will not come down to whether or not they garner enough votes. This will only come down to how strong is the machine.